preparation beforehand and integration afterwards. That's, to me, the key to effective use of any psychedelic experience. And because the intention or the question that you bring to it is the bridging, is how you bridge from one. Like if I have the intention, for example, to heal a relationship or to heal an illness or to obtain guidance, so then that's the question. I mean, you could say intention or question either way. And question is more of a receptive thing. I could say, for example, my intention is to heal my relationship to my parents, or I can ask it as a question, how can I heal my relationship to my parents? Then the experiences that I have then I'll be receptive to them, because the question makes me receptive to what? To my own inner spirit, my own inner wisdom, knowledge, or the spirits that guide me like that. So then when it comes to integration afterwards, it's the same thing. Then you would use intention or question to integrate it into your life. So how can I make use of this experience? How can I apply this experience in my work, in my relationship, in my marriage, in my creativity, in my spiritual practice, like that? Or, I want to. So, for example, the example I gave of my experiences where I had these sort of brief encounters with different spirits of the ayahuasca. And I thought, well, okay, so what does that imply? I asked myself, what does that imply? That implies, well, I need to learn to concentrate while on the ayahuasca, maybe take lower amounts, and so I can concentrate more easily and ask to know those spirits better. So you get to know the spirits by asking to get to know it, just like anybody else. You get to know one another by asking, well, tell me about yourself, it's like that. It's always the asking or intention. And Wallace Black Elk, who was this great Sioux Indian holy man, used to say, if a man, and they would go out on a vision quest, see, in the desert, in the mountain, not with drugs or anything, but just asking for fasting and praying for a vision. And they said, well, a man or a vision has had a vision. You're not able to use the power of it until you found a way to tell it. That's the integration. And recording it, reporting it, describing it, and maybe putting it into action, putting it into practice. Because otherwise, what's the point? So somebody may have a experience of connecting to somebody who's on a healing path might have the experience of connecting to different plants and being able to work with this healing plants. So then they would apply that in their work. Or somebody else who might be on a creative path, and they might apply their insights in their creative practice.